All right, now I got my little knife sharp, and we're gonna make something hot and delicious. Yes, we got our hot biker nuts roasting in the oven, and they're fabulous. Now we're gonna make something that I call jalapeno cheese beer biscuits. Yes, that's right. Hot peppers, cheese, beer, and biscuits. Some of the best food in the world all rolled up into one party favorite. Now, first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our jalapeno peppers, beautiful red jalapeno peppers. What we want to do is we want to slice their little bitty heads off, yes sirree, Bob, because a headless jalapeno pepper is really got a mind to party. Now, we take these little heads and we dump them, yes sirree. Now, inside of here, you got them seeds. You know what that old song said? The stems and seeds that you don't need, well, you just cut them loose and chuck them loose. So, we'll do that again. You just scrape that knife around on the inside, you knock the center, the placenta, and the seeds loose, and chuck them and throw the knife into your foot. Yes, sirree, don't throw it into your foot because that would hurt. Now, see, the biker's got plenty of extra knives. I can throw knives around. Yes, sir. Now, we'll do that, and I'll throw that knife away. Oh boy, am I in trouble. We got one less crew person today. So now, what are we going to do? We're going to take yet another knife. We got a nice chunk of cheese. This chunk of cheese is about a ½ inch thick. What we're going to do is we're going to slice it down the middle. Now, we're going to then cut this into 3 pieces. So we got 6 prepared peppers. I prepared 3, and I prepared 3 when you weren't looking. Now, somewhere down here, I got me a bowl. And if you're a real sharp viewer, you know in my food processor, my long, slim red cayennes and my onions are ready to make salsa. Now, I'm going to take 1 cup of biscuit mix. Yes, that's a pre-prepared packaged biscuit mix. It's got the leavening that makes it rise. And you got to get a rise out of party goers. And it's got the margarine, it's got the butter, it's got the lard, it's got all that good stuff in it. And we're going to take some beer. Yes, sir. No, okay, so I won't drink the beer. We are going to take, and we are going to add 3/8 of a cup. There's 1/8. There's 2/8. And there's 3/8 of a cup of beer. And look in there and see that foaming up. Now, we're going to grab our fork, and we're going to stir this up. We are making a beer biscuit dough. That's right, we'll stir this up. What you're going to end up with is a dough that is nice and silky. It's going to be maybe a little sticky. It will come loose from the pan, but it is likely to want to stick onto your hands. So what you want to do to solve that problem is you want to just, now this is why we wear a Biker Billy Cooks with Fire apron, to save this good biking t-shirt when we get some flour. Yes, sirree. We take our flour, we flour up our board. You definitely got to flour the board. And let me show you the trick on the rolling pin. You got to flour the rolling pin. Now, you got everything floured up. You reach in here, you grab this dough. You want to form a ball out of this dough. You can also use the biscuit stuff. But I'm tossing everything away today. Now, you form a nice round ball. You get it well coated with flour. Flatten it down with your hand. And you want to roll this out. What you're looking to do is roll out a nice rectangle. It's going to be, it's going to be about as big as it is when it's finished. That's how big it's going to be, let me tell you. Now, you roll this out. You're going to end up cutting this into 6 pieces. Get this nice and rolled out. Now, you got your oven at, in this case of my mix that I'm using here, it says 450 degrees. So you bake according to the instructions on the package. Now, you want this a little longer in one direction than the other. You're going to take a muffin pan, and you're going to take some of this nice chain lube. Okay, so it's vegetable oil, it's not chain lube. But in an emergency, you can lube the chain on your bike and cook dinner at the same time. Spray each tin in the muffin pan. Take the knife, and it's just like the cheese. You cut it up one length, and you cut it into 6 relatively even sections. Now comes the fun part. You take a red jalapeno pepper and a chunk of cheese, and you just stuff that in there, and if it won't go in, you take a knife, and you slit that, not your finger, open that up. Now, you can use a half a jalapeno if you're not a real fire eater like me. Now you take it and lay it on there. You fold up the 4 corners of this. Gets a nice little bullet, and you're going to put it with the folded side down into the muffin pan. So we'll do that again for those of you who didn't catch it the first time. Take your jalapeno pepper, split it in half, open it up. Take your chunk of cheese, put your cheese in your pepper. Lay this on top of the dough and fold the 4 corners up. You don't have to worry about being too particular about this. Put the folded side down. All right, now, I'm going to do 1 or 2 more of these, and then I'm going to prepare our salsa. This recipe is making 6. This is a party for 2. Now, I'm going to stuff all these, and I'm going to add 1 28-ounce can of whole peeled tomatoes, 2 the onions and jalapeno peppers, and the garlic. I'm not going to forget this time. I'm going to put how many tablespoons, Freeze? 1 or 2?
Maybe 2.5.
Oh, 2. Oh, what the hell? 3. All right. And the tomatoes. Now, that's going to be our salsa. Yes, sirree. While I puree, spin this. You sit back, relax, come back, and we'll cook with fire. All right.